your divine masculine doesn't get it. Your divine masculine is acting weird and doesn't understand your divine connection. You as a divine feminine ask yourself, why is he not getting it, that being in union, feeling this unity with your twin flame is everything he desires? When you ask yourself these questions, and when you don't understand how this dynamic, this dance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine really functions, then this video is for you. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome on our channel Twin Flames Embrace. We are Paco and Déborah, twin flames in union, thanks to the teaching of union. And we are also certified Ascension Coaches by Twin Flames Universe. And in this video we talk about the divine masculine and the divine feminine, from duality to unity, embracing the divine masculine and feminine energies in the twin flame journey. And we will share with you the divine masculine and feminine energies and how they kind of act out in the union, in ours, with examples, and how you can bring healing there, how you can bring union there, and why there is sometimes a not good feeling in this, between these energies. We will also talk about that. So, Déborah, yes, what is the divine feminine for you? How do you express this? How do you experience in our union the divine feminine?
Well, in my case, is mostly like a very receptive energy. I like receiving the divine and then expressing it outwards, but it's more like I don't know exactly how to express it. I kind of have the feeling, but not the words. It kind of feels like it's the yolk, the yellow thing on the egg, you know, like the thing that is protected by a shell. I feel very comfortable in these places where I feel like supported and nurtured. It's more like an inner experience than me going out into the world and like having a lot of experiences outwardly. Not that of course I don't go into the world, I do, but it's just how I perceive these experiences. It's quite different than how Paco perhaps interacts with the world. I kind of like receive from it and then I process it and then I share it, as opposed as to how you experience going into the world and like making your own experiences.
I experience the energy as the divine masculine like that. It's not like the divine masculine is not receiving, that's not true, but I receive and then I come from this place of going out into the world, always receiving the divine inside of me, and I'm just going out. I am like really, this in the action kinda is for me. I feel not in this.
You're kind of like more active in your interaction with the
Yes.
world, is what I'm kind of like getting.
And how do I see that in our union? It's kind of, I receive the divine. It's not that I really would like to stress that the divine masculine receives too. The divine masculine receives, but it's just in another way than the divine feminine, and it's another way how he expresses. I am just being the divine masculine in following my good feeling always, in following what feels good for me and just doing what feels good for me, and I receive this good feeling. I receive the good feeling through the divine, and I'm doing that. And it feels like I am in the union, I am the shell, and I feel good in being the shell. So when something comes into our union, I feel good when it comes through me, when it comes through me into the union. This is how I express my divine masculinity in our union.
I love this example because we were recently sharing about this, and Paco was like sharing, we've been going deeper with this insight. It's like the divine feminine holds the vision.
Yes.
Like she receives the vision, she kind of like oversees the whole picture, and then she gives clear instructions and direction and guidance as to where does the divine masculine need to be pointing his energy and kind of like paving the way And once that way is paved, kind of like the divine feminine comes and shares that last piece.
Exactly. And we have a real example for you. How did we manifest our apartment where we are living in? Deborah brought the vision. She had the vision in her mind how the apartment will look like. And what did I? She talked with me about what she desires, the next place she desires to live in, and then I went out into the world. I looked on home pages, I made phone calls so that we can look
Visit,
at apartments,
like,
visit apartments. Yes. This was me. And all the steps in this process I was receiving too, through my good feeling and being connected with the divine. I repeat it. And I will repeat it as often I feel I have to repeat it. The divine masculine receives too.
Yeah, he's connected to the divine too. It just
Through his
expresses
feelings.
different.
Exactly. And this is the example, She had the vision, and then all the steps were guided. She felt then, we went then both to these appointments, and she felt into it. And this is how we danced with each other.
Yeah, actually, when we came to the apartment that we are living now, I already in my vision already clicked, oh, this is the place that is for us. And then it was like, okay, this is the next piece. And in that particular case, our next piece was healing through certain upsets to be able to receive the apartment. And this was done mostly by Paco because he was not used to receiving this level of support through an apartment, like such a nice apartment. And then he healed, of course I healed my upsets too with receiving it, and ta-da! Vision was manifested. We got our apartment.
In this process we worked as a team together. We danced in a flow, in a nice flow, like a really nice dance.
Yeah, and he we could say provided the apartment. His salary of course is the highest paid one of both, so he's providing for the apartment, and I bring the nurturing. I transform the apartment into a home.
Exactly.
So, and this is a little bit how it works.
And with this example we talked already about something very important. It's a balance within us. We learn to follow the good feeling, that we bring balance into our union, so that we don't feel like duality, she's doing her thing and I doing my thing. No, we balance what everyone has to do in this occasion, and this can look different the other time, but the energy is the same. She holds the vision, and then the divine masculine comes and goes outside.
Yeah, and something important to keep in mind when we are talking about balancing is addressing this, that it's very often miscommunicated in the Twinflame community in general, not just the community that we are part of, which is the Twinflames Universe Open Forum community in Facebook. We are gonna link below, which is believing that when you're balancing, you have to balance the divine feminine and divine energy both within yourself, and this is a misconception very common. Actually, you are embodying either one or the other. And balancing these energies in your union means that you are each both claiming your true polarity 100%. You are either 100% divine feminine or 100% divine masculine, and getting clear is a process, and that's okay, we can help you. But it's not like you hold both, like you're a union, but you're represented in both individuals, each with its own polarity, which complement each other, of course.
Exactly, and balancing out these energies and really claiming your divine femininity, or really claiming your divine masculinity, brings a lot of peace and the union, the feeling of being one can expand.
Exactly.
Another very important part in these two polarities in your union is communication and connection. And this starts, like everything on the twin flame journey, within. This communication is constantly within. The communication, you as the divine masculine with your divine feminine, is within, and you are connected with the divine feminine as the divine masculine within, and vice versa. Like the yin yang, you are connected. In the yin is the yang, and in the yang is the yin. So you are always have this communication and this connection within. When you don't feel that, there is a block. And when you realize there is a block, you can heal this block. This is the next This is the next very important part.
Healing.
When you realize there is a block, then this healing is very important, that you can let go of feeling a duality instead of the unity. And I would like to allow a thought here. When you think about the past, how the women and men lived together through all the ages, there were always an imbalance, like we talked about before, about how important the balance is. There was always this imbalance. And it's fine when you allow yourself this thinking about how you feel as the divine feminine, about everything that happened in the past with women, with divine feminines. And also you as the divine masculine, when you look into the past, what happened there, what happened to the divine masculine in all of the ages. And when you feel into that, then you find when it is triggering you something, when it's really there is a wound, then you need to take that serious. There is a wound. I am upset with the divine masculine because they suppressed me always. They never allowed me to be who I am truly are. And there starts the healing. And only when you take it serious, this feels not good. Also, as a divine masculine, it feels not good that women always tricked me into something. You have to take it serious, because there is this imbalance, and with this imbalance you cannot have this communication within.
It's kind of like a misperception of what your divine counterpart actually is. And this happens both ways.
Exactly. And sometimes the divine masculine needs to hold space for his divine feminine, that she can really heal these wounds in her divine energy. Vice versa, also divine feminine sometimes needs just to hold space for her divine masculine when he goes really deep, because he thought as a man he has to abuse him his whole life, that he can provide for his family. This is not how divine masculinity really functions. Also not like the divine feminine thinks she always has to hold back, that she can be this woman for the house. This is also not how divine femininity functions.
Yeah, there are a lot of like culturally ingrained patterns for both polarities, but that doesn't mean that it has to be continue to be in that way. Like we have a very wonderful tool to heal these misconceptions and misperceptions, and actually embrace who we are, regardless of the polarity we are incarnating, which actually is what brings again like the healing and the balance and the peace that we would like to have in our union, basically.
Yeah, and when you would like to learn and get to know more about the mirror exercise, please look on our website Twinflame's Embrace, book a first introductory session and get to know this very powerful healing tool.
Yeah, how is to practice? How it is to practice it with a certified Ascension coach who can guide you through all 4 steps. You can also, again, in the book Twinflames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, you have a full chapter dedicated to the mirror exercise as well.
Exactly, and there you can heal these wounds which you have with the opposite energy. And it's okay to have that. Acknowledging it is the first step to healing it. And this is important, that you feel safe and that you feel loved from your twin flame, from your divine masculine, and also from your divine feminine. And when you learned that these blocks are there and they can be healed, then something very wonderful can come out of it.
What is it?
Out of it. What is that? And these obstacles in your twin flame union, from duality to unity, when you see that they are here not to make not to harm you or make your life feel miserable.
Yeah, they are not a punishment or an impediment for you to never reach union.
Exactly. When you really realize that, then you will see that all of this is navigating you to something very wonderful. That these challenges in your life make you so strong and so powerful, not because you burst through it and you come out stronger because you are just more upset and you use this anger to kill everyone around you. No. No, because you learn that you can relax into your true energy. You can relax as the divine feminine to just be and radiate your wonderful, beautiful soul. And as the divine masculine, you can relax into this energy you have inside of you, and you can relax into this urge you have to express yourself. Then you can relax into that and just be. And following this juicy, this really amazing good feeling inside of you. And this is where all of this is navigating you. Your twin flame journey is navigating to just be the divine feminine you are, and how it looks doesn't matter. How you feel good does matter. And you as a divine masculine, how it looks doesn't matter. How you love doing it does matter.
Yeah, and this is the piece that you will find at the core of this healing, and you will find it much easier to partner up with each other and trust and rely on each other to move through it and through these challenges as a couple, and not like one of them is kind of like just paddling and the other one is like, you know what, I'm not gonna do anything, you just do it. Like, that's not how it works. Maybe a soulmate relationship, not your twin flame union.
Yeah, with that you become an unstoppable team that feels really juicy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, this is why we are inviting you to explore who are you, which energy do you feel best with? Are you a divine feminine? Are you a divine masculine? Choose to heal the upsets that you have with the opposite energy, thank you, with the opposite energy, so that you may receive your twin flame and be able to take it from there and partner up together. Because in truth, you do want to enjoy this juicy life together, and not just like one over here doing this and the other one flapping like the wing over there. Like Jeff and Shelia speak about this bird that a twin flame union is, and each twin flame, each complement, is a wing to the same bird. They should be like flapping and like flying and thriving, rather than kind of like crawling and going around in circles, getting nowhere. So if you're struggling with this, if you have concerns, if you don't know exactly who you are, you're in my divine feminine, I'm a divine masculine, I'm not clear, I'm not sure, you would like support, book a first introductory session with either Paco, me, or both. You can find the services in our website down below. And yeah, we look forward helping you on your journey and coming into your union with your twin flame.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to don't miss any further juicy twin flame topic.